Cassius came in as a freshman, right to the varsity, and I'll never forget standing in an open gym that day, and Coach Izzo walked into the gym.
I distinctly remember him telling him he was recruiting Cassius to be the starting point guard at Michigan State. And if he didn't want that responsibility quickly, don't come.
I said then I thought he could be the best passing point guard that ever played here.
I hate moving and packing.
It was Cassius Winston when I first got here. Baby, didn't really know what to expect from Michigan State. Man, just clueless really in terms of, what I came here to accomplish and, what my future, held in front of me.
Now to Winston for the lead in the three. He got it!
Time for an offensive rebound opportunity. Unranked Michigan State, number 5 Duke, and it's been close throughout. Winston inside, scoops it up and in.
Cassius Winston seems to be growing each and every ball game. Prettiest move of the game right here.
Now, one bright spot for the Spartans was Cassius Winston.
Cassius Winston goes down, scoop check, good, and he's fouled. Winston down the baseline, reverses up, and it's in. Martin down again, down to 10 seconds. Crossbar pass picked off by Winston. He's going to go all the way, lays it up, and it's in.
Feed by Winston too. Penetrated down the middle, reversed his course, and found Bridges wide open.
Fly pass, Woods, Winston wide open for a three ball. He got it. He was out front, a step back three.
Winston. Oh, you got push. Nice pass.
Cassius Winston is on the move for Michigan State. Bounce pass to Ward, who goes right down. Let's have Winston dribbling around down the lane. Oh, a beautiful deep dish to Tanner Boyd, who slams it coming down the baseline.
I've known you a long time, brother. I have not seen you smile like this since high school. Is basketball becoming fun again?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm having a lot of fun right now.
What'd you do, Cash?
I spent a lot of time in the summer. I spent just a lot of time in the gym getting shots up, finding my shot. So.
Look at him. I have not seen you smiling like this. What is it? What's clicked?
Just, maybe excited to be back, excited for another go-around, another chance. We got a special group of guys, and, this year is just exciting.
It's exhibition game number 1 tonight from East Lansing, Michigan. It's Michigan State, ranked second in the country, against Division II power Ferris State. Cassius across the timeline. Down the lane, a little back shot with his left hand is good. On the side, Winston for another three ball. He got it! Cassius Winston couldn't buy a point in the first half. He can't miss now. Miles Bridges takes the ball away from McFadden. And now to Winston for a three. He got it! foot and just made a three. Now his pass is intercepted. With the ball, Winston. Winston all the way down, scoop shot up, and it's in.
Fourth straight game that Michigan State goes over 100.
MSU, for the fourth straight time, has scored 100 or more, and that has never happened in the history of Michigan State basketball. High post, Jackson back in Winston, three ball, he falls down and he makes it.
He's just done everything.
Shot clock at 5. Winston, the fadeaway, hit it over Pinson.
Cassius Winston for three.
Cassius pulls up at the elbow, jump shot, good. Winston has it, dribbling around. Down the lane, shots away, good. He's got 24. Way out front, around horn it goes. Winston, long three, he got it.
In first half assists for Winston.
He does not have numbers, but he's won anyway. What a scoop shot.
Winston finished with a career high 12 assists.
Up to Winston, bank shot good, and he is fouled by Booker. Cassius Winston. Lob pass down low to Miles. Whoa!
Winston. There you go.
How about Cassius Winston? He took 6 3-point shots, made them all. Yeah, Cassius was dynamite tonight.
Winston gets free and hits the three. Winston to the logo, finds Nairn open in the corner. 4-3! Cassius Winston, the kick in the corner, Langford for three. Winston, 6 to shoot, up top. Yeah. Winston, the lob. Oh, what down! Winston! 8 to shoot. Winston, step back three. Winston turns the corner off the glass with the left hand floater. The lob! Holy mackerel! Bridges from Winston!
Coming at you in waves in the back door, off the transition, easy two.
Winston with 3 seconds to go. Drives the
by Howard. Shot clock at 3. Baseline. Shot clock at 5. Winston hoists. And time is running out. Winston. A 3. No good. The madness is real. The Orange crush the Spartans tournament hopes. Syracuse to the Sweet 16.
He didn't get past the Sweet 16. He didn't get to the Sweet 16.
It's
3 years and counting. He's lost listen, he's lost in the second round the last 2 years. He lost in the first round the year before that. You look at what happened yesterday. That cannot happen. That cannot happen what happened yesterday.
Cassius, what are you going to take away from this season?
Almost anything can be solved or fixed through hard work. You know, if you dedicate your time, you know, this summer, you know, it's another step for me to take. You know, it's a whole nother level that I can reach, and it's the recipe is just gonna be me, you know, putting that time in and working on it.
Cassius is one of the smartest players. Cassius is right up there with one of the best we've ever had as far as his basketball IQ. I think Cassius does have a chance to be one of the better players in this league because of skill level, because of intelligence, and, you know, because he's got now experience.
Winston behind the back, into the lane, off the glass.
Here's assist.
Here's Winston. Drives the dish.
Cassius with a beautiful pass to go in.
Cassius Winston's already into an attack position.
Winston for 3. Got it!
Winston weaving, looking, cross court, going. Winston dips inside, double pump off the glass.
Now watch the little step through right there.
Winston scanning, finds McQuaid for the jumper. Oh, the stump for Tillman off the hand of Winston. He's having a hard time getting the whole Lord. Wow! Oh, is he good?
Winston. Wow. Winston with 10 against Wara. Winston, step back. He got it.
Cassius Winston playing off the ball. He can do that.
Winston to the hoop. Got the foul and the finish. Winston keeps that dribble going. Finds Tillman.
Defender right up on him.
Winston banks in the three.
to down. Winston, there's a long shot. It's down to Henry. Now to Winston. It's a three. Good! He's an assassin.
There's a reason why he's the Big Ten Player of the Year.
Let me tell you something right now. Zion Williamson is special. He's one of the rare talents that we've seen in college basketball that literally has instilled fear in his opponent.
The guy, you are the on-floor leader. You're the all Big Ten point guard. You're the man on the floor to lead this team. What comes with that at Michigan State? What do you feel like your responsibility is as the on-floor leader?
We play hard, we play fast, so it's a lot of times that, things may be able to get out of control. I keep the composure, keep everyone confident, keep everyone with a steady mind, steady focus on the goal at hand.
I think that's going to be really important to see how Cassius Winston and the Spartans handle the pressure that Duke can put on you, in particular in those on-ball screen situations when Zion's jumping those passing lanes.
This is a great matchup. Two of the super coaches in college basketball, Hall of Famers, Coach K, Tom Izzo, and you got some great talent. This is March Madness at its best, man. You talk about wanting to dance and March Madness going wild. It doesn't get better than Michigan State and Duke. Are you kidding me?
Welcome to Washington and the final piece to the puzzle. The East Regional Final, the 1 and the 2 seeds about to meet Michigan State and Duke. And there are a lot of stars that are going to be on this floor, starting with Zion Williamson.
Duke finally has a player who can do everything. And he can. Terrific with the ball, 3 points, post up, anticipation and steals on the defensive end.
Around for Michigan State, it's all about Cassius Winston, their best player. He's the stabilizer. He does everything. He's their version of Jim Nance.
Down to 2 teams to finalize the plans for the Final Four. And let's get it started. It's tipped and controlled. Bill Raftery by the Blue Devils.
They worked hard yesterday getting him shots. Winston with a clean look here.
That's a 2. Foot was on the line.
They were looking for McQuaid. This is not a good outside shooting team right now. It's got to penetrate.
Winston with his runner for 2. That's of action.
This defense is just suffocating.
Winston's got these shots, though, hasn't finished them.
Got that one, though.
He's going to keep going to the well. He's got good opportunities.
On Jack White or inside with Trey Jones, but he takes advantage, and that's where he's crap.
Barrett has it stolen. 2 on 2. Winston gets the trailer. Tillman lays it in for the lead.
Big.
Zion has it stolen.
Once again, Cassius Winston steals, making the right read, imploring his team, getting his team to play good basketball. Now a chance to close out the half.
I'd trap this one with him.
I would too.
Here he goes, driving in, and hits the shot. Duke led by 9 at 30-21 with 4.5 to go. And then the Spartans close 13-0.
They can get back to that, Jim.
All right, Tracy, who wants to lead anyway? Look what's happened so far in the region.
What a great play. Forcing that switch with that little
to the rim.
An open look
From 3. Got it. No, 2 state for Williamson. Looked at it officially, thought someone was on him. Tillman, oh yes, slams it down and 1.
Oh my goodness, and it's all Winston. Help side defense sets that baby up. Once Winston gives it up, I would not let him get it, but Jones ISO on him if they can get him to give it up.
There's Winston spinning around Jones.
Pretty.
Lobs it to Tillman, who comes slashing in to put it up and in.
And 3 people converged on Winston.
And don't let this guy get it back if you're Duke. Once he gives it up, face guard, and don't overhelp.
Open look, Gomez, he hits it!
What a play called by Tom Izzo in that timeout.
Pick him
downtown.
Early onions.
50-year senior puts him up by 2. Duke electing to play it out, even with a timeout. They're going to go.
Look to help.
Zion to Barrett for the lead back. Short. Off the floor with it. Chase down.
What guys, I think.
Goes back to the corner to put it in play. Gets it to Barrett. He's in the paint. He slashes. He shoots. And he'll shoot a couple.
Watch for his foot speed, too.
First one, no.
Yep. Michigan State, you got to think of that UCF game. Block out.
Second one, he tries to miss it. But it drops after the high bounce.
Gotta give it.
This half. Tillman up ahead. Winston. No one near him. And he's going to come out with it. And Michigan State is headed to Minneapolis.
How about the opportunity to go to the Final Four in Minneapolis with this group of guys and your coach?
That's amazing, man. Just all we've been through this year. You know how many times people doubted us, and we get this opportunity, man. It's just amazing.
We're going to the Final Four.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Makuta. We begin tonight with the news from the Michigan State basketball team. In a half hour, the team will tip off tonight's game against Binghamton. Head coach Tom Izzo said the Spartan star Cassius Winston is warming up on the court right now, despite the fact that he is mourning the loss of his brother. Albion College police say that Zachary Winston died after intentionally walking in front of a moving train.
The fact is, the best friend in his life lost his life. And we are struggling as a team, but he is struggling as a human being.
You know, it's terrible, but it isn't the end, if that makes sense. It's not the end. It's not, you can still be a good person. You can still make a difference. You can still find a way to move forward and keep moving and just use it, you know what I'm saying? Just use that hurt. It's gonna be pain. It's gonna be days where you can't do it. It's gonna be days where tears come down your eyes. It's gonna be days where you're having the best moment of your life and it just crashes because a tragedy happened, a piece of your heart is missing, and that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to feel bad about it. You don't have to try to hide it. You don't have to try to push it down anywhere. You can feel it. You can embrace it. Because if you do that, that means you had a relationship, that you lost something you cared about. And if you don't do that, maybe you didn't care. But if you are, you're going to feel those emotions. You're going to feel that pain. You just can't get stuck. Because when you get stuck, that's when the days pile on you. That's when you stop eating. That's when you bring harm to yourself. And if you're moving, then at least you got a chance. And I feel like I found a way to keep moving. And I take step backwards all the time. It's days where I don't feel like doing anything. It's days where I can't do anything, but I force it. I move, and it's days where I make up for it. And I can see like the light. I can see happiness. I can feel joy. And it's gonna be people in my situation again. And hopefully this helps them out that it might not be the blueprint because everybody's different, but there is a chance. There's a chance that you can still find joy, still find happiness in everyday things.
Tonight, the Michigan State basketball family suffered a great loss with the passing of Zachary Winston, Cassius's brother. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for a moment of silence in memory of Zachary? Thank you.
And from Detroit, Michigan, a 6'1" senior guard wearing number 5, Cassius Winston!
And you talk about a program that's been through some adversity. If there's any program, Michigan State can handle this. And Cassius Winston, I think, will come out and play one heck of a game tonight in memory of his brother.
Winston, how about that? First shot up, and it goes down to make it 6-2 Spartans.
automatic.
Winston, one-handed pass. What a feed! Steal by Winston, one-handed pass ahead. Rocket Watts finishing. Spin it and finish it. Ready move, Cassius Winston.
Winston trying to go 94 feet, and he does.
Shot clock at 8. Winston scoops it in.
Winston, step back, Jay.
Cassius Winston to the basket.
Winston, just like you said, now
Cassius Winston answers on the other end.
And Winston hits it.
Winston to Tillman with a foul.
1 assist from becoming the all-time assist leader in Big Ten history. There it is! Cassius Winston to Tillman.
Like I said, man, this a huge honor, man, for it to stay in the family, held down for 20 years, man. That tell you how hard it is and, you know, how special it is. So I appreciate you for setting the way. Appreciate Coach for giving me the opportunity. Appreciate my teammates. Appreciate everybody here, man. It's something that hopefully gonna last for another 20, man. I'll come back. Appreciate y'all, man. Everybody here. Go Green.
Rocket Watts the other way to Winston for 3. Slide down. Cash Winston.
Winston to Baker. Oh, he got Baker to jump. Wow.
They're going to really try and nice cross. Winston. Winston off the double team.
Back for Senior Day in East Lansing. Wisconsin and Maryland both at 14-6, and they have a share of the Big Ten regular season crown. Michigan State can join them with that if they win here today. And Winston down underneath the Watts. Wide open is Watts. 3 goes. sensei with a fadeaway three, and that look on his face.
Kiss in the corner at Breslin.
Didn't really know what to expect from Michigan State.
He didn't get past the Sweet 16. He didn't get to the Sweet 16. It's 3 years and counting.
This summer, it's another step for me to take. It's a whole nother level that I can reach.
Tillman up ahead, Winston. No one near him, and he's going to come out with it. And Michigan State is headed to Minneapolis.
1 assist from becoming the all-time assist leader in Big Ten history. There it is! Cassius Winston to Tillman.
One of the best ever here. Here comes the big hug.
It was an interesting year, and one that we all hung in there. And I said, when you get up one more time than you're knocked down, it's a good life lesson. As I told them today, these are memory makers, they're footprints in the sand. Someday this building will crumble. Those banners will move to the next new building. And they ain't forgetting us. I'm gonna make sure of that. And we're gonna raise a banner for all of you, because of all of you. And I tell you, I appreciate you. I appreciate these players, for Connor, for Kyle, for Joshua. As I say every year, we're put here to make players learn, grow, get better. Sometimes players like Cassius this year helps a coach learn, grow, and get better. So I want to thank all of you for what you've done for me. And now we'll raise the banner